This library sale is pretty good, 10 cents a piece. I mean, I found some good CDs of Bruce Springsteen, Sheryl Crow. Found this 41 movie set. Discs are in good shape. Still going through some of these. Christmas album, that's not there, but some of these, well, that's there, but some of these aren't in here. But here's Elton John, the one, country music, Dean Martin. What's it? Fly me to the moon. Or like the Pizza Pie. Genesis, We Can't Dance. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I'm looking through these. Trying to hurry up so I gotta go into work. I gotta walk down and go into work. Guys, I just walked in there to use the bathroom. That's just insane, man. All this for a dollar. All these CDs. This were in great shape. I got a couple movies collections. I got a bunch of country music CDs from my mom. She likes country music, but now I gotta start the walk down the street and go back to the thrift store and then go on into work. But I gotta send this to Frank. I'll be like, Frank, all this for $1. He'll be like, holy shit. I said, there's country music and hard rock and Sheryl Crow, and I was surprised. I don't think even Eddie will imagine that. He'll probably be shocked when I tell him what I picked up.
But wait! There's more!
So I decided to come back to the library. It's been a couple days. I'm gonna go back in here and see what kind of sale they're having. As you can see, that the town is really buzzing. It's early Monday morning. We've got the Emporium up here that sells trains. We've got the bookshop. I've been in there one time before. Maybe after I leave the library, I'll go in there again. But yeah, you can see that this Princeton Library is pretty massive. It used to be the old post office. I like to go around to the front. And I'm just going in here to check. Hey, look at that. You're getting some action, buddy. The bells of St. Princeton. Library parking. But yeah, look, this used to be the post office, as you can tell. See, I always like to do different things, and ECWFan goes to the library is pretty silly to do, but it's gonna be a nice one. I like to get that whole post office there. But let's go on in.
What are you, some kind of nut? Who do you think you are? Dun, dun, dun!
I picked up a bunch of CDs on Thursday, and I picked up them and a couple DVDs that y'all had out here. Yeah, here's the Divided Union. Oh. I'll check it out. What time do y'all open on Saturday morning?
Saturday, it's going to be to celebrate Princeton Day, so it's going to be a busy day.
Yeah. Is this a DVD or a VH? Oh, it's a DVD. That was Vietnam collection. Okay, I might go ahead and get this. I like watching stuff about Vietnam.
Yeah.
I'm a history person. I like all the history.
That is so good. I wish I would. Those times, a big void in my knowledge of the world because just not having good background.
We go from Vietnam to Greece. Oh yeah, look at Olivia Newton-John, buddy. She was a stunner back then. I think she just recently passed. Let's see what other VHS we got here. We got The Longest Day. Let's see. I do like the fact that there's a DVD or a VHS of Grease in here with all the war stuff. Remember with Olivia Newton-John? That's pretty cool. I like that movie, old Grease. Yeah. There's some more stuff here. Siegfried and Roy, you don't see them anymore. They're gone. Independence Day. So,
But wait! There's more!
Hot Shot Spartan 2. I don't think I had that one. That's in my home. This case needs to be cleaned, but you can see that one here. So I'm gonna look at that. Ocean's 12. Hey, they got the Lost Boys.
Back for more?
Yeah, I'm back for more.
Good deal.
I tell you what, I'm glad I come in here. I'm a big fan of the Lost Boys. Remember the original one?
What was it?
The Lost Boys.
Oh, yes.
Always.
Absolutely. I grew up on that.
You're like me, and so everybody, all my life, like, what's the deal with the saxophone player up there?
I don't know. It was what was it, late 80s, early 90s when that came out?
It was 87.
Wow.
And I've got the Blu-ray, but I'll pick up the DVD for 10 cents. I'm gonna take a risk on this one. I mean, the disc, I'm gonna see if I can get it cleaned. I mean, 10 cents. Yeah, 10 cents on this. It just shocks me, man. It shocks me. 10 cents a piece. It's local library. Not a bad deal. They don't have the metal album of Pat Boone. It's the main letdown. This makes like the second CD of Christmas by Barbra Streisand. Deanna Carter, Strawberry Wine. I remember that one. Yanni. This is a nice section of books. Paperback books. A lot of Tom Clancy stuff in here. For Tom Clancy fans. If you was a Tom Clancy fan, you would find some stuff here. Probably gonna have to. Let's see what's on down here. Yeah, Tom Clancy's Ready Player One. Nice if I can find the what's it called? The paperback version of let's see. Iron Butterfly. What's just a band? The Garden of Eve. It's pretty good. Oh. That's a good section here. Good section. Nice little section. I'm gonna go pay for my $1 worth of stuff. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice library.
But wait! There's more!
We got some books here. Oh, here's the DVDs. I didn't know the library rented DVDs. Okay, that's something new. Animation section. Oh, that's kind of cool for you kids out there. Here's another section of movies. Beautiful Mind. Oh, this is nice. The library's really kicking it movie-wise. I've got this one. I've got these movies. The I Love Lucy set. The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games. The noise. Okay, that's pretty cool. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I guess it's the modern day rental place now. Hey guys, ECWFan the Collector here. It's been a long day. I'm back. I went to the library this morning. My second trip to the library, which stuns me at what I picked up, man. I mean, I'm being truthful. This is the truthful face of a man that's telling you the truth. This entire haul that I picked up was $2. $2 freaking dollars. I have no reason to lie about this. I just want to make sure, if anybody says, oh, that's bull crap, I'm like, no, it was $2. This entire haul of all these CDs and movies and one game was everything they priced it to me for $2. They said, first trip was $1, the next trip was $1.10. And she said, just do $1. She said, I was like, thank you, ma'am. And she's like, come back and check out a book next time. I was like, I should go to the library. But I picked up my mom's CDs, country music CDs, and I have a wide variety of artists that I'm going to show off here. I picked up Johnny Cash at Madison Square Garden. And I checked every CD, and maybe there's maybe one questionable, 2 movies that I've got a question, and I took a chance on them because there's only 20 cents, so I took a chance on them, and I'll tell you what they are. And the CDs were perfect. The CDs were in perfect shape. I got Michael Bolton's Greatest Hits. Yeah, you can laugh at me, but there's a couple songs on Michael Bolton's that I liked of his. I got me some Genesis, the Hits collection. I had this, but I don't know where mine's at. And Turn It On Again is a nice one. With Genesis done, because Phil Collins is pretty much retiring. He can't really tour anymore. He was in bad shape, man. If you pull up a video of him the last couple years, man, he had to sit in a chair. He couldn't move, and it's sad. And I think he's done. I think he said he's pretty much retiring, which is sad. It's a sad ending, you know, because love or hate Phil Collins, he had some good hits, man. I mean, Genesis had Invisible Touch, you know, and I was playing that one. I was playing Land of Confusion, I Can't Dance, Follow You. You know, I was playing a bunch of those, you know, going down the road, and there were some good ones. I got Sheryl Crow and the Globe Sessions from the 90s. Sheryl Crow in the Globe Sessions. I picked up Bruce Springsteen live in concert. And this is MTV's Unplugged. I actually just noticed that. So, hey, we got Bruce Unplugged. If they had Nirvana there, I would have crapped my pants. Or Alice in Chains. Because whoever had this collection had a wide variety of music. Even the woman said, she said the CDs come from a collection. Somebody just brought them in and just gave them to the library. Just gave them away. And I'm like, really? I got another one, Bruce Springsteen, The Rising. I actually like that song, Come On Over to the Rising. He wrote that after 9/11, by the way. This was I always like that. I always like that song, The Rising. And this is the last one I kept for myself. It's Waylon Jennings. The only good things in life that make it worth living is firm feeling and good looking women. He don't need his name in the marquee lights. He's got you. He's got that song, and he's got you with him tonight. Yeah, this is well, this isn't actually the gold collection. Really doesn't have any of the songs. I mean, it's got not what you're thinking. I mean, here's the songs. I'm not going to read them all off, but yeah. It's kind of a weird hits collection of his. I mean, why would you call it the gold collection? You don't have Lukenbach, Texas, Amanda. I mean, why would you call it the gold collection? You don't have the songs. You don't have those kind of songs on it. It'd be like, the collection, and then put out a bunch of songs, big songs. These CDs are actually for my mom. These CDs, these collection sets, and this one, Ernest Tubb, if you've never listened to Ernest Tubb. And he had a hell of a record store in Nashville. I mean, and it's just crazy what happened there. So Ernest Tubb had this record shop there in Nashville, and he had one in Pigeon Forge. But the Nashville one was the most history. It opened in 1948. 1948. And Elvis, Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, almost every country music star played in that at Ernest Tubb's record shop. There was like a place where they could play and put on a small little concert. It was huge. It was a huge thing. And for years, well, somehow Nashville never really thought to, you know what, maybe we should declare that a historical landmark. That's part of our history, Never did. They never did buy the building. They let the building got sold from last I heard. They're opening up a new venue in it, and I'm like, really? You're going to tear down all that history just to open up a new venue? That's just... I got Pioneers of Country Music, 40 hits. Again, these were all 10 cents a piece. 10 cents a piece. The discs were in great shape. I got Country's Greatest Hits. And my mom's going to go through these. There's Patsy Cline, Farron Young, Conway Twitty, and I don't know who the other one is. Webb Pierce, maybe? Yeah, it's where it appears. Damn, I'm good. I didn't even look at this. I didn't even look at the bottom part, and I guessed every one of them. That's when you're good. That's when you know. And I don't even listen to much country music. I didn't even look at the bottom of it just to name them all off. I knew Patsy Cline, because, you know, you've seen her so many times. Now, this one is the gold one. 60 songs on 4 CDs. Jukebox hits. Original artists. I mean, this has got Willie Nelson, Patsy Cline, Waylon Jennings, Frankie Lane, Johnny Cash, Anne Murray, Cowboy Copas. I don't know who the hell Cowboy Copas is. Mickey Gilley, I think we all heard him. And George Jones. And Janine C. Riley. Don't know who she is. Like, we know who Roger Miller is. You know, Dottie West. You know, Glenn Campbell. I mean, they're all on this thing. There's 60 songs on here. These are in perfect shape. Perfect. And that's all them. That's all them. That's all the CDs. Music. In 2 weeks. I'm very impressed at this. What I picked up at the local library. Who would have thought that would be at the local library? Well, I picked up one game, and I was surprised. I'm like, they had a computer game in this collection? And it's Commandos, Behind Enemy Lines. I was like, well, okay, it's a computer game. Why not? Why not pick it up for 10 cents? If it plays, it plays. If it don't, it don't. But, I mean, I'll just take a gamble for 10 cents. Now we're going to get to the movies. The movies. Oh, yes. And let me tell you, there was some good ones. There's one in there for 10 cents. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm getting this. Even though I've got a copy on Blu-ray, this is bought. So the movies, as you saw in the video, was spaced out. And he had more when I went back on the second trip. I'm thinking they're slowly bringing them out. They might have more next week. Who knows? I might come out next Monday and look. Who knows? But anyhow, I picked up 2 big sets for 10 cents. 10 cents for over 41 movies and 10 DVDs of American Westerns. America's Greatest Westerns, Volume 3. My dad would like this. There's Westerns on here I didn't even know existed. Billy the Kid, Frontier Outlaws. Billy the Kid, Rides Again. Trouble in Texas. There's all kinds here. And they have Tex Ritter, John Wayne, and Roy Rogers. My dad would like this set. I'd have to put this set in, give it this set to him. Now this one has never been opened. This was brand new. And I'm very happy with this. Historical documentaries. It is a huge set on Vietnam, the Vietnam War. I don't know if this is the Ken Burns one or not. It's like that was Nam, Shadow Warriors, Vietnam War Stories, Brothers in Arms. I have no clue if this is the Ken Burns one, but it's never been opened. Look at this thing, man. 10 cents. 10 effing cents for this thing. Like, really? Oh, I'm not done yet. I am not done. It's not over. It's never over, as Rambo would say. But anyhow, I picked up this one because I like Gary Sinise and Tim Robbins. This is Mission to Mars. I wanted to get this one. I think I remember watching this one. I was like, okay, it's a good sci-fi movie. And while I was back here on the second trip, this lady was talking to me about horror films. We were talking about horror, Michael Myers and stuff. And I told her I found The Lost Boys. And she said, oh, man, that's a good one. She said, you found a good one on that one. She said she picked out her a couple before. I was like, I'd like to see what she would have got, you know. But we was talking about horror films, and she's a nice lady. These both nice. There was an old lady there and that young lady. I picked up Robert Redford in The Natural. Yeah, as you can tell, this was just a homemade DVD cover. But the disc is in great shape. That's what I was like. I popped it open. I was like, I'm going to get The Natural. And I was like, even though the disc is, not in, this ain't a pristine DVD copy on the outside, for 10 cents, I'm not going to complain. I picked up Kung Fu Hustle. I've always heard this was a good, funny comedy, so I went ahead and picked it up. I picked up Hot Shots Part 2, and I've got to clean this. I got to clean this case. This case is grimy, but I'm gonna have to clean this one. I'm gonna take. I've got Hot Shots, but I don't have Part 2. Now I've got it for 10 cents. Part 2. Now this one is one that I took a risk on. No, these next two. These next two. These next two is ones I took risks on. It's the Green Mile with Tom Hanks. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Now, somebody asked me the other day if I had the Green Mile. I don't know if it's just serendipity that I would just stumble into this, but yeah, I've got the Green Mile now. And I'm gonna take the disc and get it cleaned at Cheap Thrills. I'm gonna hedge my bets. I'm gonna let Sean clean it. Now this one, I think this one could play. I don't think the scratches are that bad. But Alien Special Edition is one I went ahead and picked up for 10 cents. I've got the Blu-ray sets. I've got the Blu-ray set complete. And finally, the big one that I was happy to find for 10 cents. I was like, because I've got it on Blu-ray. I've got it in a set. But I was like, you know what? For 10 cents, I'm not walking away from this one. I got to get it, on DVD. It's The Lost Boys. This is exactly the same cover I had of the last one that I traded into Cheap Thrills a long time ago. But yeah, The Lost Boys. Yes. I told the girl that I got this, and she said, that's a good one. I was like, yeah. The Lost Boys. And that was my haul. I know it's unbelievable, all that for $2, but I'm blown away. I'm blown away. Thank you, local library. I don't think I'll ever do that again. I don't think I'll ever be lucky enough to find all kinds of good music and find all kinds of good movies and documentaries like that. One that's never been opened for a dime. I mean, man, that's sweet. I told Eddie and Chris about it. I was like, you guys need to check it out. I don't know how people's been hitting it. She said we've been, a lot of it's done gone. I was like, holy crap. So, well, that's how it goes. So, I want to thank you for watching this ECWFan Goes to the Library. If this is successful, I'll do another library video. Who knows? I probably will. I'll probably do another library in the fall or into summer. But thanks for watching. Till next time. I'm going to go watch me some Lost Boys. Oh, yes.